And I can see this belief pattern because every single relationship I've had has been me being afraid of the man leaving. And me basically switching myself off because I knew that at some point the man would leave. It was almost like I went into the relationship knowing that it was inevitable that that man would leave. And then of course he would, and then of course that would, you know, from my adult brain, that would then replant that belief. It would re-justify, it would solidify that belief that men love me and leave me. And even though it may have been a belief I created as a kid, the experiences that I had, because we only create in our vibration what we have that is sitting in alignment with us. And so I would have this experience where a man would love me and then leave me, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I've got that belief that says men love me and leave me. He's just loved me and left me. So yeah, that belief must be true. Without realizing that what's actually happening is I've had this belief that has been created from an experience that I had when I was a child, and I am attracting to me men that match that belief because we can only attract to us the beliefs and all the vibrations that we hold in our body, and the beliefs are part of that. Every belief that you have creates a vibration. It has to. Every single belief that you have vibrates at a certain level, and that belief is vibrationally attracting every single experience that you have. And this is why, you know, I set this amazing intention quite some time ago, 5-6 years ago, which was I wanted to release every single belief I had that was not in alignment with me. And that's essentially what I've done. And now I've released all my mental, emotional, physical and spiritual beliefs, and I've realigned them so they work for me, and I've realigned them so that, you know, they're part of me, and I love the beliefs that I have. They're in alignment with those areas, and the two places that I've had left is men and money. And now I can, you know, it's like it's all unraveling and it's all unfolding exactly as it's meant to, and it's amazing how we have these beliefs and we think we have to have them. We think we have, you know, our reality shows us that it's true, therefore it must be true. Our reality shows us that men are, what am I getting? Our reality shows us that men are bastards. I hear it all the time, especially when I had that vibration. I would hear it all the time. My girlfriends would say, oh, you know, someone's like, he's such a bastard. He did blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, no, he's not a bastard. But I can see how you have vibrationally attracted him being a bastard. You see, all men are the same as all women are the same. We are an energy, we are a vibration, and you will only ever see in that person what you vibrate that is within you. So, you know, one person that has a set of beliefs that men, and I know if you're a guy, I apologize for, you know, using you as an example, but it's kind of where this is headed. If you're a woman that has a set of beliefs about a man, and right next to you is another woman that has a set of beliefs that completely oppose you, you are both, if you both come into contact with this one man, you are both going to see very different sides of that same man. And I see it with my ex. You know, I had a set of beliefs that were in alignment, and so I see him in one way, and he has, you know, he has another woman who has a different set of beliefs, and she sees him in a very different way. She sees a side of him that I don't see because I have this set of beliefs that are related to him, so I'm not seeing what she's seeing. It's very, it's very common. You know, you hear, you know, you go and spend time with someone and you see this amazing, loving, wonderful, caring person, and then you speak to their partner or you speak to someone else who says, really, that's what you're seeing him? Oh my God, but he's such an asshole. you know, he treats me like shit, or he's always angry, or he's always unhappy. It's because we have these beliefs that create these limitations. And typically, and I'm going to be really, typically, as women, as me being a woman, I know that I have a set of beliefs that come into vibrational alignment when I'm actually in a relationship. And then I have another set of beliefs that come into alignment when I'm married. And we have all these different beliefs that we don't even realize are dictating our reactions and dictating our responses to the people that are around us. And it's, you know, you wonder why you go from relationship to relationship or marriage to marriage and they're all the same. It's you. It's always you. Every single time it's you. It's not them. And while you continue to sit here and blame the man that you're attracting to you and say, oh, well, he was just an asshole. You know, and yeah, he was an asshole the same way that so-and-so was an asshole. He's not. He's not any of that. He is simply a catalyst. He's simply a person that the universe is putting in front of you so you can see what the vibrational patterns are that you're holding on to, what the vibrational beliefs are. If you find yourself with a guy who constantly treats you badly, then have a look and see, where do you, one, constantly treat yourself badly, and two, do you have a belief that says men will always treat you badly? If you have a man that, let's say for example, if you have a man that cheats on you, and this is a consistent pattern, you know, this is every partner you've had has cheated on you, you don't understand why, and you just figure, well, it's them, it's men, you know, men cheat, that's what they do. Well, that's a belief. I have been in relationship, I'm 36 now, and I've been in and out of relationships since I'm 15, and I've never had a guy cheat on me. Because I don't have that belief. It's not a belief that I was raised with, it's not a belief that I've ever aligned with, it's not an experience I've ever seen. So it's not a belief that I have. But there are women out there that do have those beliefs, and then they figure that, you know, it's just men. All men cheat, that's what they do. They don't. That's a belief. And these are beliefs that we're creating. So if you keep attracting to you a man that is not working for you, it's not them. They're not assholes. They're not bastards. They're not jackasses. They're not cheaters. They're not unsupportive, they're not vindictive, they're not hateful, they're not any of that. You are. You are the one that is creating all of this. You're the one with the beliefs, you're the one with the limitations, you're the one with the expectations. You're the one that is with the vibration that is creating this response in the men that you're attracting to you. So this, depending on how you want to take it, this is a really, really, really super empowering place to be. Because if you got all of that, if you get that it's your beliefs that are creating this relationship that you're in right now, or that's created every relationship that you have ever been in, if you can get it's your beliefs and it's your limitations that are creating those experiences, then you can also get that you can change your beliefs. And I'll say it again in this call, and I've said it in others, the only consistency within me is my willingness to change. If you can set that same intention, if you can set the intention that you are so willing to change the beliefs that you have, even if your current reality is proving to you every day that it's true, it's still a really good idea for you to change that belief. Because the only thing that is creating the reality that you're currently in is the vibrational alignment that you're currently sitting in, which is the belief that you currently have. It's the only thing that is creating your life. Your reality isn't justifying anything unless you let it justify your experience. If I let my reality justify my actions, and if I let my reality justify how I felt, and if I let my reality justify my beliefs, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this video. I'd be in a very different place right now.